Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my easy, simple breakfast meal prep routine. You guys are gonna freaking love this. There's 2 different recipes I'm gonna share with you, and the great thing about them is, one, they don't take very much time at all to make, but also you can mix up the recipes and make them however you want. So like depending on what you're in the mood for, you have variety. And for me, breakfast meal prep is really, really important, whether I'm working from home or we're headed to the office, because it's just one of those meals that's so easily forgotten. Like whether you eat at 7 a.m. or more like me at like 11 or 12, if you forget to have a healthy breakfast ready to go, then you're gonna end up grabbing something on the go, going through a drive-through, or making an unhealthy choice just because you get like hangry and you need something fast. So I do this for Ryan and I about once or twice a week to make sure we always have some good, healthy breakfast. I just went to the grocery store and got a ton of stuff, not just for breakfast, like life in general. And please don't judge me. All of the kombucha and celery juice, I drink a lot of it, I know. But if you guys are new to my channel, make sure you hit subscribe. And if you like these meal prep videos, hit the thumbs up so I know to make more of them. And maybe just tell me in the comments, like, what other meals you might want to see me prep. At the end of December, if you guys have followed me for a while, I started organizing my fridge like a crazy person, and I owe you a video on it. I know, like, you've been asking me about it and I'm obsessed, but like, look how pretty the eggs look when you put them in here. I know it's kind of redundant because they're already in a case and now I'm just moving them to another case, but I feel like seeing your food in the fridge feels really good, but it also helps you realize like what you have so that you're not overbuying. And also for me, like, I feel like I waste so much less food now that I have it like really organized in these containers, because nothing's getting lost or shoved behind anything else. So my goal is to keep it organized. I've been good all of January. I made it. But I really want to like have this be something I continue through the rest of the year, because when I open the fridge, it just looks so pretty. And I always put my healthy snacks like in the fridge at my eyesight so that when I go in, I know what I have. And like my carrots, I put in my vegetable drawer, but I know they're there and I see them in the front of it too, which is super helpful. So once I get everything like organized and put away, I'm going to show you guys these recipes. They're seriously so easy to make. I think I made both of them like actually prepping, and then you kind of just let them do their own thing to cook. I think it took me like maybe 20 minutes max. So in my cabinet, I keep all my dry snacks and stuff. I keep, again, snacks at eye level that are healthy. The upper cabinet that I can't reach has the unhealthy stuff, or like less healthy chips and things like that. But we're gonna do some steel cut oats. Steel cut oats are the best for your body, but I want to break them down because I like have a hard time digesting stuff sometimes. So I'm going to actually do them in the Instapot. It is so easy. It's just like making rice or anything else, and you don't have to actually like watch them. So when I do oats over the stovetop, I feel like it always bubbles over, and then I'm constantly having to pay attention and stir them. The Instapot or a crock pot is just so much easier. So I'm going to do an oats meal, and then I'm also going to do an egg dish. So I'm just going to saute up some onion. These are already pre-chopped, which is just nice and easy, with some salt and pepper, and get that cooking down. I added some garlic in as well because I just want a lot of flavor. Of course, you can just have plain old eggs, but why when you can make them fun? So I'm going to put the oven at 375 to preheat, and then when you cook this, it only takes about 30 minutes. Again, you can make these however you want with different veggies, but I'm putting some rice cauliflower, some spinach to make sure I get my greens, and then those really yummy sun-dried tomatoes. All you need is some egg whites, some eggs, and a pan. It is so easy. You guys are gonna love this. So I'm taking about 5, I think I used all 5 whole eggs, we'll see. But I gotta check on this, obviously. So sauteing that up. The thing I like about the cauliflower rice too is it kind of makes it taste like there's potato in your egg dish. So it gives it kind of that potato-y texture, which obviously is good. Okay, so we got everything prepped, ready to go. I'm just gonna crack all these eggs into a large bowl. I always try to whisk my eggs and my egg whites together. And I just like the balance because obviously I'm trying to make a lot here. And whole eggs are incredible. They're a complete protein. Like, I eat a lot of whole eggs, but I don't wanna eat like 20 whole eggs. So I'm gonna use egg white too. That's my little trick to get the shell out if any breaks in there. So I have my 5 whole eggs, and then I'm just gonna dump one of these whole cartons in. I was gonna do 2, but I think it would be too much. So just did 1, adding some seasoning into this again, some salt, some pepper, and getting those nice and mixed up. Oh, 21 Salute is basically just like one of those things that has a ton of different seasoning, like 21 of them, I guess, like Italian seasoning, but no salt added. So that can add so much more flavor. Don't be afraid of seasonings, especially if they have no salt, you guys, just add them in. And then some avocado oil. And then once the mixture of the veggies is cooked, you're just gonna put that down on the bottom. So it's like a base, and pour your egg all over the top. You don't have to stir it up or anything. Like, it's gonna naturally mix itself together, and stick that in the oven. So like, you guys, how easy was that? I mean, that took me probably 5 minutes, not even, like crazy. And then you put it in the oven, set your timer, forget about it. And just like all of my containers in the fridge where I was saying organizing it, seeing it helped me in so many ways, I do the same thing when I'm meal prepping. I wanna see the food that I have prepped. It just makes it more appetizing, more delicious. And again, I'm not wondering like, oh, what's in that blue Tupperware over there? Like, I don't know. So I'm gonna use bananas and berries. And this is kind of like one, Ryan loves bananas and I love berries. Those are kind of our fruits of choice. So you could either do it to mix it up for yourself, or for me, I'm kind of doing like the banana ones Ryan's and the berry ones mine. It'll make sense in a minute. I obviously did not put enough water in here. It started burning, so it's fine. My measurements were a little off. It's okay. Just follow your oats instructions. It'll be fine. So I just added some more water to make sure that didn't burn to the bottom, and then let it finish cooking. So in 2 of the taller jars, I'm gonna add banana, and then I'm gonna put these frozen berries at the bottom of the 2 other containers. So like, it was about half a banana in each and about half a cup of fruit in each, and then 1 tablespoon of almond butter in each of the berry ones, and 1 tablespoon of peanut butter in the banana, and a little peanut butter for myself because it's delicious and I need a snack. Why not? So just checking on the eggs. I think they're done here. It was in for about 30 minutes. You'll know it'll start to puff up and look cooked. As long as it's not wiggly in the middle, then you're all good. Look how beautiful that is. So I could do like my own thing while all of that was cooking. Everything's all good to go. Like 5 to 10 minutes of prep. And then once everything's cooked, I just pile the oats in. So I'm putting about a cup of oats in the tall jars and about 3/4 of a cup in the other ones, but I'm just eyeballing it. So honestly, like, it's probably like more like a cup. And then those are already done, ready to go. And then it's just finishing up the eggs. So for these, I'm gonna cut them into portions that make sense for Ryan and I. So I usually eat a slightly smaller portion. He eats a larger portion. And so I'll just cut them so they're not like perfectly even, but you can see like there's like 1 day for Ryan and another. And then I have 2 for myself. So super simple. Again, you don't need to like spend a ton of time or spend money doing a really delicious, healthy breakfast. You can have it go a long way and also have all the varieties. So again, with the oats, you can mix it up with whatever fruits or nut butters you want in there, like however much you want. Just get them in there. They're all ready to go. Put them in the fridge. Just make sure you let them cool before you put them in the fridge, like to room temperature. Otherwise it gets kind of crazy, especially with the eggs. It'll get like moisture inside, which you don't want. So let them cool and then have them in the fridge, just like everything else I was saying, where you can easily see them to grab them first thing in the morning, or if you're at home, like whatever it is, you know what you have them ready to go, they're portioned out, and you don't even have to think twice about it. It'll save you money because you won't be buying out when you're stressed out and hangry, and you'll have so much variety for delicious food. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoy seeing these super easy breakfast meal prep. Again, if you do, make sure you hit the thumbs up and comment down below with what you want to see next. Love you guys. Bye.